What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the shooting skill game tutorial, and we're talking about reaching that legendary score. That's top notch. And if you're not familiar with skill games, you're missing out. It's a great way to kind of introduce yourself to a new title before you get heavily engulfed in head-to-head or FIFA Ultimate Team. EA likes to implement some new features, and this is a great way to just kind of get your hands on them before you really start playing matches and struggling or doing outstanding against your opposition. It would be extremely awesome if you could drop a comment and let me know which skill game you want to see me go over next, but we're about to get started. In the shooting skill game, it's kind of tricky. I was a little bit surprised. I ran through this multiple times and I was just smashing the targets and I was not able to reach the score. In fact, I was pretty far away. I felt like I was always 10,000 points or so off the score and I just couldn't catch up. So I did some math, I did some logic, and I call this drill the water bottle effect. And that's because there's two water bottles that move across the goal line and they're very slow and they're small. And they're worth about 7,000 points each time you hit one of them. Or you can aim for regular targets, which is what I was doing in the beginning. And I was only getting between 2,000 to 4,000 each time I hit a target. And that means that you have to hit a target every single time to reach 45,000 points. And that's not a good look. It's going to be very hard to be 100% anytime you're doing any sort of drill because you're just not going to reach your goal that way. Or you can hit 5, maybe 6 times you hit a water bottle and you're complete, you're done with this drill. And to me that seemed a lot more attainable and it just was a better method even though they're small. So let me go over what exactly you're looking to do and kind of what to think about while you're trying to complete this drill because it can get frustrating very quickly. When attempting to complete this drill, there's 3 things that I like to keep in mind, and I think that it makes it a lot easier as long as your mindset is right, you're ready to knock out a skill game. Once you start getting angry, sometimes you just got to put it down for a minute and go ahead and get back involved and try to get your groove going. So number 1 is there is no time limit. You can sit in this little box all day, and what that means is that this moving target that's negative points or this big wall in front of you really isn't a wall. It's not going to be an issue. You have all day to sit there and line it up and try to get the best opportunity possible for you to hit targets and get those points. And number 2 is the slower the ball moves, the better. All day, every day. And that's just because you have a better chance of tipping one of those targets. Those little water bottles, they're not moving very fast, and the ball has to be on the ground. So the slower, the better. And it can be hard sometimes as you're lining things up to really get it going super slow. You don't want to whip in a very fast finesse shot. And I am using finesse when I'm doing this the entire time. You can go without the finesse. It doesn't really matter as long as you can keep it very slow and you have control over where this is heading. And last but not least, try to aim for the middle. When you can get both of the water bottles together in the middle, it gives you the best odd to bump into one of them. And I know it can be easier said than done, but it'll help you a lot with this drill. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at MikeSonUSA. I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP. ASAP.